see you. Livy and Trevor's kitchen.
Oh, this was sensational, too. But this tie, what, did you dig that out of Trevor's backyard?
No.
And I was just saying to Mimi, how long has it been since the four of us have gotten together like this?
Too long, I think.
Just too long. Way too long.
Yeah, but you know, tonight it's going to be just like old times.
Oh, no. No arguing about politics.
And no ridiculing my fashion statement.
Oh, waiter, could you bring me a magnum of sparkling cider for my friends, please?
I just love ridiculing my brother's fashion statements.
Speaking of fashion statements,
Oh, Lucas is here.
and does he know how to accessorize?
Well, what a small world. Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Luke.
I'd like for you to meet a very dear friend of mine. This is Celine Huntley. This is Tom and Livia Cudahy and Derek Fry.
Hello.
And Mimi Reed.
Hi.
This will be Celine's first dining experience at the Valley Inn.
I hear it's wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, yes, got the best steak in town. And if I know Lucas, he probably has reserved a table for two in a quiet corner near some potted palm.
Oh, but if you haven't, I mean, we haven't ordered yet, so why don't you just join us?
Oh, that's nice of you, Mimi. But look, we don't want to barge in, really.
Oh, you're not barging in. We'd love to have you, right, everybody?
Absolutely. Yeah, pull up a chair. We got room here.
Sure.
So I don't know. I mean, I could write the column about Black History Week in general or Civil War heroes, but I'm not sure. You know? But I am sure about pizza, and if they don't have double cheese, it's going right back. Hey, this is like double anchovies. What do you want?
Ah, pleasant good evening to you, Terence. Hi, Emily. Hi.
Gee, you know, I don't recall inviting you to show up, do you? You're wasting your time. Your precious coach isn't here. He's out for the
I
evening.
didn't come here to see Derek, but since you brought him up, and in case you haven't heard, your uncle's coaching paid off.
You passed your exam?
With flying colors, a total triumph.
Oh, my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you. I start next week.
Yeah, well, the academy program makes Ranger School at Fort Benning look like kindergarten, if you know what I mean.
Thank you for that sensitive vote of confidence. But I didn't come here to listen to your put-downs about my chosen profession.
Oh, wait, chosen? I thought it was more of a holy call.
I came here because you owe me an apology, Terence, and I'm not leaving until I get one.
Jackson. Sorry. I called. I left a couple messages.
Just tell me, who is she? Have you found her? You can't know what it means to me to hear you say my name.
Why? Do I know you?
Erica.
Have we met?
You don't remember me?
Well, I remember that they've told me that you've been here every day.
That's right. I sat right here, and we spoke not more than a few days ago.
But I didn't speak back.
You do remember?
And your face, I remember that it was so sad. It was so worried.
Of course it was about you.
Why?
You don't know why. You have no memory of what happened before.
With us? Until I woke up in this bed, I'd never laid eyes on you before in my life.
My Children. Brought to you by the new Colgate Clean and Easy Stand-Up Tube.
So, you've drawn a blank about who I am.
But you are familiar somehow.
How?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know, but... Well, something but your face strikes a chord. Are you famous?
What?
Well, the picture that Opal gave me of you, she cut it out of a newspaper. Have I read about you?
No, you don't know me from the newspapers, Erica.
Is there a social connection then between us?
That's closer.
Why do you do that?
What?
Why do you smile at me and stare?
I smile at you because you're so beautiful. And if I stare, it's because, well, you've improved so much since the last time I saw you. Thank God.
Yes, I am fine. My ankle's fine. Everything's fine. Even Mona says that I'm fine. It's just this mental thing or whatever. Is Dimitri your real name?
Dimitri Merrick.
Well, that sounds European. Did I meet you in Europe?
You didn't meet me in Europe, but you're getting warmer.
Well, I mean, I am a little fussy about my last trip to Europe. Let me think about this. Unless... Well, yes, that's it, of course. I remember.
Europe. Something's coming back about Europe.
Yes. Paris. In August. In summer. Oh, we're in a beautiful hotel, and I'm pretending to be a maid. I took your clothes.
No, it wasn't, Paris.
Well, are you in the cosmetics industry? I mean, do I know you from business?
Well, I've had dealings with Enchantment, but Erica, our association, it wasn't business. Get back to Europe. Just try, please. Does Budapest mean anything at all?
Now, let me get this straight. Do you realize what no means, Count? No means no more Erica, no more happily ever after. I don't see 50% of the old man's estate. You don't ever see Erica again in this lifetime.
Budapest? Hungary? I've never been there. Look, you obviously want something from me, and I can see that you do, and I'm just giving you all the wrong answers. Forgive me.
No. There are no wrong answers, Erica, and all I want is for you to have your health and happiness.
Oh, how kind. Look, I know that I'm letting you down. I know that I am, and I'm sorry.
Erica, please don't be upset.
Well, it's just so awful.
What?
Well, I don't want to tell you.
Please, let me help you. Please, look in my eyes and tell me what frightens you.
That.
What?
That I look in your eyes and I see a very sad look and a lonely look. But it's the look in the eyes of a stranger. I've hurt you.
No, it's not you. It's me. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt people.
I've been badgering you with questions, and it's obvious that the answers have upset you.
Well, I would like to see Dr. Gould.
Look, I understand, and I'm sorry.
No, it's just that it's so confusing.
So you're an architect, too? Yes, in Center City.
Celine and I met at a conference in Boulder a couple of years ago, and since we're practically neighbors now, we spend time together occasionally.
Mm-hmm. I feasted him on an all-you-can-eat seafood extravaganza about a month ago. And now it's his turn. And I'm impressed.
Thank you. Derek and Mimi are the friends I was telling you about who,
Oh, they're the cops.
Yeah.
You don't look like a cop.
Oh, no.
No, but I mean...
I know what you mean. No, well, I don't wear a uniform.
But you are the friends that helped Lucas's daughter through police academy?
Yeah, and she passed the test with flying colors, too.
But you can really give Derek the credit for that.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, thanks to your coaching, Taylor is happier and more self-confident than she's been since me and her mother split up.
You don't have to give it to me, Lucas. I mean, Taylor earned her grade.
No, you were the inspiration behind the commitment, and I just want to acknowledge that. Listen, man, I mean, I know that there's, been some, negative feelings from the past and all of that, and I really would like to put that behind us. I mean, what do you say?
I say the girl got in. No big deal, okay?
Well, I say it is a big deal. I mean, I gave the girl as much chance as a powder puff in a blender, and she proved me wrong.
Hey, when she shot up that rope, you and I were the first one to eat our words, right?
Okay, weren't we?
You care to dance, officer?
We flashed her picture at the airport, the bus station, and the train terminals. And every rental car outfit in the county. Nobody's seen her.
Charlie, people don't appear and then disappear without a trace. It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, well, Lorraine Bailey's got no driver's license, no social security card, and no credit rating, man. We're not even close to a personal ID here. I mean, I'm talking needle in a haystack here, Jack. I mean, keeping at it means a lot of time and a big wad of money.
Fine. Money's no object.
Yeah, well, maybe not to you it's not, but I like to earn mine fair and square. I mean, I can keep looking for her, man, no. Maybe in a week or a month, who knows? But I'm telling you, the odds of finding Miss Bailey are not good.
I'll play the odds, Charlie.
Look, Jack, I'm in business to make dough just like the next guy. But you're a buddy. And I gotta say something.
I'm tired, Charlie. Just say that you're gonna leave here and get back on the job, all right?
You're obsessed with this lady, Jack. You're not thinking...
I didn't hire you to analyze my mind. I hired you to find a missing person.
Why? Why is it worth it?
I don't know. I don't, Charles. I don't have a clue. But I know I have to find her. I know I have to find out who she is, what she is. I don't know why. I just know that it's important.
Like I said, you're obsessed.
Call it whatever you want, Charlie. Excuse me.
Hiya, Jack.
Hi.
On the money as usual. I went to the racetrack in Sea City. I figured maybe the manager of the turf club might know this chick, but zip.
Charlie, I thought you worked alone. She's involved in this?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, thanks, Jack. Make me sound like a tongue sandwich.
Taylor, you're a kid. No offense, but this is not a missing casket caper. This is a serious matter that I thought I had professionals handling.
Look, Jack, I may be under 21, but I've busted my hump for 3 days looking for your Cinderella over here. But now you want the matter handled by professionals? That's fine with me. I'm out of here.
No. She is not a kid, Jack. She's smart and she's savvy and she's my full partner. She stays where I go.
You accused me of pretending to be white.
Yeah, well, if the shoe fits.
You called me an idiot. You were there on Lee. You're a witness.
Look, I'm not denying what I said, but I don't think I owe you an apology either.
I've been thinking about it ever since it happened, and I finally decided to demand one. You insulted not only me, but every one of my ancestors, including Crispus Attucks.
I know. You've bragged about that 10 million
I
times
happen to
already.
be proud of my African heritage. And I wouldn't want to be white or Asian or Indian or a Martian if I had a choice. I like myself exactly as I am, and I resent you implying otherwise.
He wasn't trying to insult your ancestors, Taylor.
Oh, please, like I give a elephant's rear about her ancestors. Come on, if you were that proud of your heritage, how come you don't fight to enforce equal rights?
Equal rights are there, Terence, under the law.
Yeah, only the privileged are more equal, which is fine by you because that's the category you fit into, thanks to Mommy and Daddy. But what about the rest of us, Taylor? Huh? What are we supposed to do? What, are we supposed to just shut up and eat tea and crumpets?
Well, you should stop accusing people who don't think like you do of trying to be white or collaborating with the enemy. It's not my fault I was born into a family with money. What are you really ticked about? The race issue or the class issue?
Please, grow up. You're so immature.
You're calling me immature? Huh? I'm not some dweeb college freshman ranting and raving and scribbling wild diatribes about social revolution. I'm out there on the front lines, a police academy cadet preparing for a career in law enforcement.
Right, and I'm sure you'll be the whitest thing in the class.
I wonder where that pizza is. You know who you remind me of? When I was 11 years old, my Uncle Willard convinced Mommy and Daddy that I didn't have enough black identity. So they shipped me off to this African-American summer camp run by inner-city fanatics. Well, guess what? My face turned out to be the wrong color. My hair wasn't black enough for them, and I talked funny. Do you think I got picked to be the team captain?
Oh, poor little Taylor. You mean she didn't get picked for Miss Popularity?
I was excluded. Not because my skin was too dark, because it wasn't dark enough. So you people can take your discrimination bull and stuff it.
Wait a second. What are you talking about, you people?
You have no right to judge me or my ancestors. Your skin isn't exactly jet black. And look who you're with. Your girlfriend's ancestors didn't come from Africa. Oh, leave me out of this.
No, wait a minute. I'm not sitting here preaching any racial purity, all right?
The point is, nobody appointed you preacher of anything. You have no right to tell me how to be black or that I want to be white. You know, and damn it, Terence, you owe me an apology.
Can you just call it a truce?
You accuse me of being immature and superficial. Well, that's what I think of your narrow-minded points of view.
Narrow-minded? Your mind couldn't be narrower, Taylor.
Stop! You guys stop it. I am sick and tired of both of you.
What's the last thing I remember before waking up here in Oak Haven? Well, I remember running my company.
Enchantment.
Yes. Millions of women use enchantment cosmetics every day. It makes them feel fabulous because of my dream.
You're very successful.
I know. And I also know that my daughter Bianca visited me recently. Although it was warm, it must have been summer.
What else do you remember?
My very good friend, Opal Cortland, of course. Opal has been here to see me every single day, she says.
Along with other friends.
Yes, Palmer Cortland, her husband. Opal and Palmer Cortland are my closest friends.
Mm-hmm. And what about Dimitri Merrick?
The man whose picture Opal gave me, the man who was just here.
He said you don't know him.
Well, it's strange. I mean, he seems very kind. He seems to be genuinely caring about me, but no, I don't know him. I really don't, even though he says I should. Should I, Dr. Booth?
Well, we've already discussed how should isn't a concept we deal with in therapy. We're more interested in how you feel about things.
May I tell you how I feel about something?
Yes?
There is someone I would very much like to see tonight if you would let me.
Who?
Charlie Brent.
Tonight?
Immediately, if you'll agree. Please, Dr. Gould, I need him.
Haley's put a lot more into this agency than money. A pretty face and a great pair of legs. She's smart, she's enthusiastic, and she's creative. And fully half the legwork on this case, no pun intended, was hers. Who do you think located Hugo Merrick's body in Budapest for Angelique?
Okay.
So what if she's wet behind the ears? She's legal, and what's more, she's on the mark. Kissing her off is discrimination based on age, and you should know that.
You are so right. I stand corrected.
He's defending me.
Yes, he
He's
is.
saying you can stay.
Yes, and I'm saying I'm sorry. I don't know. My socks are too tight or something. I apologize.
Gracefully done.
Thank you.
Your apology is accepted.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Okay, now that we got the thank yous out of the way, before you barged in here, I was giving Jack the odds on finding Miss Bailey.
Then I was telling your partner here that I don't care how long it takes. Why did you pick the track?
Well, you know, not a trace, possible alias, fast money, high rollers, but...
No dice.
Nope, nobody's even seen her.
She vanished. I mean, we've run every electronic ID program we got, and we come up with buttons.
Yeah, there must be something else you could try.
Yeah, we can go to the cops. We can hold this up next to every mugshot of every woman in her age group who's got a record. And...
no cops. If I wanted cops, I wouldn't have called the private detective, now would I?
Okay, look, Jack. If it's that important to you, we'll push on. We'll broaden our net.
You know, your partner was just telling me that my best bet would be to keep my money and just forget about the whole thing. But now I think his partner, with her business acumen, tenacity, and great legs, probably could figure out a way to find this woman. What do you think?
That sounds like a challenge.
Yeah.
Hey, the man wants to spend his money.
You won't regret it.
I believe you.
All right, well, sleep well. Counselor, let's go, Charlie.
We'll be in touch.
Thanks, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Well, well, well. Where the hell are you?
Man, it is colder than a witch's nose out there. Oh, better.
Oh, you're
Warmer.
right. Sure. Oh, Charlie, it's empty.
Tell me something. How many gallons of that stuff have you guzzled in the last 48 hours?
Not enough, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting a sudden adrenaline burst just thinking about all the money Jackson is going to be throwing into our till. I figure that if I parlay my investment into an annual 8% interest after taxes, I'm a genius. Plus, that unsolicited good report card you gave me in front of Jackson was just like the icing on the whipped cream, Charlie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you really think I'm smart?
Like a fox. You're great. And your teeth are chattering.
Don't worry about me, I'm fine. But since Jackson is keeping us on his payroll, how about if you get the heater fixed?
First thing in the morning, Scout's on it. Now, in the meantime, slide over here. Come on. Cuddle up. Come on, the bears do it all winter long. Better? Warmer yet? Oh. Where's the phone? Hello?
Oh, Charlie, look, I know this isn't... Look, I realize this is an awful lot to ask, honey, but are you by any chance close to Oak Haven?
Yeah, we're a couple minutes away.
Oh, good, good. Could you come over right away? Erica really wants to see you, and she says it's very important.
Erica wants to see me?
Could you do it for her, honey, please?
Yeah, I'd do anything for Erica, but why does she want to see me?
I honestly don't know, but please hurry.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Bye, Charlie.
Going to Oak Haven. Erica's awake, and she wants to see me. She says it's important.
Why would Erica want to see you?
You're wearing a groove in that floor again.
Why didn't I just take her in my arms, hold her, kiss her, make her remember?
I don't know, you tell me.
Because she was fragile and confused.
I'm sorry, Dimitri.
She told me to go get her doctor. I did. But do you trust this guy, Gould?
Shrink with a solid gold
Yeah.
reputation.
If he doesn't know what he's doing, I'm going to charge in there. I'm going to take her right out of here.
Now, hold on. One kidnapper per family is enough, all right? And besides, that bull by the horns Dimitri Merrick approach to solving problems went bust, remember?
Yeah. So what am I supposed to do? Just wring my hands, gnash my teeth?
You wait. You practice patience.
I am not good at practicing patience.
Well, what else are you going to do? I mean, what's your other choice? You crash in there? What good is that going to do? Dimitri, she not only can't remember your good qualities, she doesn't even know who you are.
I'm worried about that, Mr. Merrick, Mother.
Oh, what? There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, but he has such sad eyes, you know, very lonely. Is he still here?
He was when I was in the waiting room.
Oh.
He never goes home. He just sits there hour after hour with his brother.
It's very sweet, isn't it?
I suppose so, in a way.
Did you call Charlie like I asked you to? You did? And did you reach him? Is he coming?
He said he'd be over very quickly. But, honey, why is it that you want to see Charlie today?
Charlie!
Hi.
They said I could come in.
Well, thank you for coming so quickly.
You look terrific.
I'm so glad to see you.
Me too.
Well, come over here and sit on the bed by me.
Okay.
Now, do you believe that I'm almost well?
Oh, we all believe that, honey.
You look like you're in great shape.
Well, I am. I feel great. And I just can't wait to get out of here and resume making our plans.
Plans, Erica?
What plans, honey?
Well, our wedding plans, of course, silly. Look, as soon as I get out of here, we're going to set the date. And the sooner the better.
All my children will be back before you know it. Wedding. It's our wedding.
Well, of course, our wedding. Silly. Who else's wedding plans would I be making?
Right. Our wedding.
You haven't had a change of heart, have you?
Of course not.
And, Mother, you still approve of Charlie and me, don't you?
Why, honey, I approve of whatever will make you happy.
Well, there, you see, then there's no problem. Because what makes me happy is you, Charlie Brent. And the only thing that will make me happier is just to go home and marry you.
That'll make me happy.
And what about you, Mother? Are you happy?
Oh, yes, I'm happy.
Well, that's great. Then everybody's happy. Except you look so pale, Mother.
Water, Mona?
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Erica?
Oh, no, darling, not for me. The only thing I want to drink with you is champagne from silver goblets. A wedding toast to Mr. and Mrs. Charles Brent.
Are you
What's the
okay?
matter with you?
I think she might need a little air. I'll take her out for a walk. We'll be right back.
Will you hurry, my love? Hurry
Right back.
So, what happened?
What did she want with you?
Don't ask.
Mona, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
She thinks she's engaged to me.
Whoa, wait. What did you just say?
Yeah, she thinks as soon as she's released, we're going to be married.
Married? You and Erica?
Yeah, she's sitting in there right now making plans for our wedding.
That's true.
Yeah, are you sure about this?
You and Erica were engaged at one time?
About 1,000,000 years ago.
How long ago?
About 18 months ago.
The summer of 1991, I gave her a ring and everything.
Doc, is it possible for her to have blocked out the last year and a half?
Before she met me.
It's understandable. She's lost all the events leading up to the tragedy in Hungary.
Yes, but she could wake up tomorrow and remember.
Wait a minute, I've got a brilliant idea. Why don't you just go in there and gently tell her that it's January of '93?
Haley is absolutely right.
How are her spirits?
Excellent, wonderful. She seems very happy, doesn't she, honey?
Yeah, I mean, she seems terrific. I mean, except for this memory loss or whatever you want to call it, she's like her old self.
Literally, you're not seriously considering keeping her in the dark about this. Don't you think that it would be wise to let her in on the truth?
Why not deal with it sooner rather than later?
Because I believe that she's emotionally unequipped to face another trauma at this time. Therefore, I have no intention of alerting Miss Kane to any specifics about her missing years. None of you should either.
You guys fight all the time. You both want to win, so you get meaner and meaner. Now, why can't you just accept that you're different and then shut up about it?
I'm sorry, Emily.
Yeah, me too.
And don't apologize to me. Apologize to each other. It's like a tennis match with you two, I swear, back and forth, back and forth. You both make good points, so why won't you just give an inch? You know, accept that you guys are different and then respect each other for that.
Look, I'm sorry if anything I said mortally insulted you.
You said that I wanted to be white.
I'm sorry I was wrong. And I don't have a clue about what you want to be.
That's better.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
Look, we're all on the same side, you know. So isn't there something that we can all agree on?
So, this pizza, double cheese?
Yeah, you like double cheese?
Perfect.
There's gotta be something that you guys can agree on besides pizza.
Yeah?
Like what? Derek and Mimi have had some troubles. Do you have any idea what there's going on?
No.
Well, they're not having a good time.
No, but we are.
Oh, terrific.
What?
I mean, you're whirling me around here like your little kid is forced to dance with his sister or something. What's your problem?
My problem? I don't have a problem.
May I cut in?
Be my guest. I left the drink down here at the table getting lonely.
Really is a wonderful restaurant.
Yeah.
Dining and dancing, old world romance. And Lucas can do the tango. He's a man of many surprises.
I think I'll powder my nose for a bit. Excuse me.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, well, that'll help.
Oh, here she comes. My guardian angel, my savior, and my sister.
What's up?
Nothing.
Come on. Lucas tried to make a peace offering to you, and you looked at him like you want to kill him. Now you're watching them like... What is going... Derek!
Excuse me, Mimi. Let's you and me go outside. Look, what is your problem, man? You know what my problem is. You're after my woman.
Why you're my head?
I'm who you waited for all your life. I'm what you've always wanted. Don't you realize that? I'm yours. Only yours. Just gotta believe it and keep believing in me, Jack. Don't give up.
Lorraine! Lorraine! Lorraine!
You're actually proposing that we sit tight-lipped on the sidelines, pretending that nothing has happened since the summer of 1991.
Well, given all the terrible things that have happened, why not? Erica's her old self again. That dead look in her eyes has been replaced by life, and I want to keep it that way. Of course, Doctor will do what you say.
I'm glad we're in accord, Mrs. Tyler.
But she thinks she's engaged to him, a relationship that ended 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but everyone's life has, like, gone on.
It's not a question of ignorance being bliss. It's the mind protecting itself.
It's all good news. The shock is wearing off. It's repairing herself. She's repairing herself nicely.
Everything is proceeding in an orderly fashion. The patient will sort out her feelings as she must, because they are her feelings, and no one else's.
All right, so we're supposed to set the clock back to 1991 and keep our mouth shut.
Oh, come on. What a crock.
Dimitri.
You are supposed to put the patient's needs above your own, Mr. Merrick. Mrs. Tyler, shall we visit your daughter?
Is this for real?
This is the most ridiculous
Wait,
news yet.
Excuse us just for
No,
a minute.
Edmund, I'm not going to listen.
I know.
So,
I'm telling
like,
you,
now what? Erica flips out, so we're supposed to, like, live in her time warp? She returns your ring eons ago, and now she's hearing wedding bells?
Kind of strange, huh?
Yeah. So how do you feel about all this?
I feel like Erica needs me. Like I gotta be there for her.
Right. You're staying.
Yeah, I'll catch a ride later.
Later.
Women.
One friendly dance and we revert to high school. Oh, that's right, Lucas. Why don't you talk to me about what kind of a stud you were with my sister back in high school?
Oh, man. Come on, man. I mean, you're really trying to start something here.
But you think I'm blind, Lucas? Think I can't see what's going on between you and Mimi? I got eyes, man.
And you also have a brain, so why don't you use that?
Oh, thank you. I think I will. Renovate her apartment? A shoulder to cry on? Friendly advice?
Look, if friendship is a crime, then I'm guilty. Arrest me.
No, you see, you just don't get it, Lucas. See, Mimi has a lot of friends, women friends, and she has got me. She doesn't need another big, strong man to get by.
Does she know that it's your job to pick her friends for her?
You heard me.
What? Men and women can't be friends without jumping in the sack at the first chance they get? Is that it?
Stay away from her.
Hey, man, that notion went out with the dinosaurs, all right?
You don't seem to get the message.
No, I get it. I get it. But unlike you, I can't speak for Mimi. But nobody picks my friends for me. Do you get that?
You know, I'm going to tell you one more time. You stay the hell away from my woman. Or what? I'm going to tell you what.
Will you knock it off?